Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Myself Fatima Mahekadham. I'm an Erasmus Mundus NOHA joint master's student in International Humanitarian Action, currently pursuing my second semester at Groningen University, Netherlands. Alongside, I am also pursuing a distant master's in journalism and mass communication from Chandigarh University in India. So today marks one of the very important milestone in my life as finally I'm launching my YouTube channel which will be focusing upon providing with contents related to international relations and humanitarian affairs. So if you are a person who is passionate about having a career in international affairs or humanitarian sphere, then I am going to provide you with very engaging contents for bettering you in your career. So to kickstart my journey, in this first video, I will be providing you with an in-depth guide about the program which I'm currently pursuing. The most prestigious Erasmus Mundus NOHA Joint Masters in International Humanitarian Action. So this is a very transformative experience for a person who is having an ardent desire to have a career in humanitarian sphere. So let's get started. This program is very close to my heart, not just because I am part of this program, but because it is actually a beacon for humanitarian education. And also to note, NOHA has been a flagship program of Erasmus Mundus for years. But this year, unfortunately, the Erasmus status of the NOHA has been expired. But don't get disappointed. This year, NOHA is actually offering a very exceptional opportunities for the incoming cohort related with the funding opportunity. So to know more about this very exciting update, I request you to watch my video till the end. So today in this video, I will be covering an overview about the NOHA program and then moving into the learning pathway and then the eligibility criteria and application procedure and finally the very important update about the funding opportunities. So to begin from the overview about the NOHA program, the Erasmus Mundus NOHA Joint Masters in International Humanitarian Action is a program which is exclusively designed for a person who is passionate about having a career in humanitarian sphere. So this is actually a collaborative effort of 8 top universities within Europe. So the universities include Ruhr Bochum University, Germany, University of Malta, University of Dublin, Ireland, University of Warsaw, Poland, Groningen University, Netherlands, Aix-Marseille University, France, Toisto University, Spain, and also Uppsala University in Sweden. And also the most exciting part of the program is the mobility. So for the first, second, and third semester, you get an opportunity to study in top different universities inside Europe as well as outside Europe. So it sounds interesting, right? Yes, this is one of the really important things that attracts most of the students to pursue a master's in international humanitarian action under NOHA. So now let's move into the learning pathway. So this is how the learning pathway of the NOHA program looks like. So it consists of mainly 4 semesters. So you enter into the NOHA program by being part of the intensive program. So intensive program is a 1-week joint course which is offered for the whole NOHA students. So here you come across the students from 8 universities and also the professors and humanitarian experts from different fields. And also for each year, there will be different themes. So for the 2024, the theme was Gender and Humanitarian Action, and the program was held at Ruhr Bochum University in Germany. So after completing your intensive program, you will be moving into your home university, which will be your main university for doing the first semester. And the first semester is called the foundational period. And the most important thing to notice that the whole NOHA universities will be offering common course for the first semester. And coming into the courses are so interesting and very diverse, and the combination is so interesting. So for the first semester, there is a combination of world politics, international law, public health, anthropology, and project management. So after completing your first semester, you will be moving into your second semester, which is called the specialization period, where you will be specializing in a particular area. And right now, that's what I am doing. I am doing my specialization in humanitarian analysis and intervention design at Groningen University in Netherlands. Different universities are also offering different specializations. For example, University of Warsaw is offering a specialization in armed conflict and humanitarian action, and University of Malta is offering a specialization in forced migration and human security. So it's completely different. So while you're choosing the second semester, please note that try to choose the topic that interests you the most or the area which you are so excited to work in future. So after completing the second semester, you will be moving into a very interesting part of the program, which will be the contextualization period. So here you have two options. One is the regional training track and the next one is the work placement track. So let's look into the regional training track. So for the regional training track, you get an opportunity to study in a university which is outside Europe. So NOHA is actually partnering with some very top universities across the world. So if you're a person who is passionate about specialization or specializing or to know more about a particular region, then you can just go forward with this perfect track. For example, if you're interested in Asia, you have options like Tata Institute of Social Science in India and Chiang Mai University in Thailand. If you're interested in Middle East region, then you have universities like Doha Institute in Qatar and also another one in Jordan. And if you're interested in specializing in North America, then you have Fordham University. And then you also have some universities in Latin America and also in Africa. So this is one of the perfect option for a person who is interested in a particular region. So, or on the other hand, you have another option, which is the work placement track. So here, if you are a person who really wanted to get some practical experience in the field, then this one fits you the best. So here you can apply for internships or work opportunities in UN organizations or any other international humanitarian organizations, and you can join for an internship or work which will be lasting for 5 or 6 months. And after completing the contextualization period comes the research period, which will be the final semester, where you will be doing it in your home university. And for me, it will be University of Warsaw. And coming into the NOHA program, the research period is much more flexible because if you get placed for a particular work, then some of the universities under NOHA is much more flexible where you can do your thesis in an online mode. So it's fine. It's not that complicated. So this is how the learning pathway of the NOHA program looks like. So now let's move into the application process. The application process of the NOHA program is very rigorous and competitive. So please keep in mind the following points that I will be discussing while you're applying for the program. First one is the eligibility criteria. So you should hold a relevant bachelor's degree while you're applying for the program. So it is mandatory that you should have completed a bachelor's degree before applying for the program. And the second one is that you should have a language proficiency certificate. For example, for English, you should have IELTS or TOEFL score. Or on the other hand, if you are planning to do your first semester in Deusto University in Spain, you should produce a certificate showing your proficiency in Spanish. Or if you're planning to do your first semester in Aix-Marseille University in France, you should produce a certificate showing your proficiency in French, and I think it should be C1 or C2 level. So I request each one of you to just go through the university websites to make sure they're on eligibility criteria because it is changing each year. So please go through it while you're applying. And coming into the documents, first one is the passport. Second one is the resume, which should be in the Europass format. And then comes the academic transcript, which means your marked list. And then comes the most important part, the motivation letter. So while you're drafting the motivation letter, it's really important to bring all your personal experiences or the main things that actually inspired you to join this program, or maybe there are some incidents that actually made you to pursue this particular program, or the work experience that you had, the research experience you had, the courses that you have completed, the projects that you have completed. You can include whatever which is coming into your mind or whatever you have did in your life which actually supports the program, because this is the most important part that actually decides whether you will be shortlisted for the program or not. So don't try to copy it from someone else. Try to bring your emotions into the paper and just write, just craft it really well. And next one is the recommendation letter. So you should produce at least 2 academic references, and if you have some work experience, you should also produce 1 professional recommendation letter. And coming into the work experience part, if you have some research or work experience, try to produce a certificate showing your work experience. And here I am emphasizing upon the work experience because even if you scored a less mark in your academics, on the other hand, if you have some relevant work experience in the humanitarian field, of course you will get shortlisted. So don't worry about your marks. So these are some of the very important things you should keep in mind while you're applying for this program. And now let's move into the really important part, the scholarship. So as I told earlier, this year the Erasmus status of the NOHA is expired, but don't get disappointed because this year NOHA is offering 8 fully funded scholarships for the incoming cohort. So fully funded means they will be covering the whole tuition fees and the living expenses. But the thing is that only 1 student from each university will be shortlisted or will get the scholarship. So while you're applying, please keep in mind that it's going to be so competitive. So try to include whatever experience that you have related with this field, which can actually create some miracles. Okay, so all the very best. And also this year you don't want to apply for the scholarship separately. If you have already applied for the course, then if you get shortlisted, you will be automatically considered for the scholarship. So this is one of the best part that I felt for this year's program or this year's scholarship scheme. So this is all about the scholarship and the course overview. I hope you got an idea about what is the NOHA program and how it is working. So I personally believe that a person who is so passionate about having a career, this will be one of the best step in their life to step into the humanitarian field or to delve more into different concepts, different ideas, or to get interacted with a similar kind of people who are so much interested to have a career in the same. So I'm so happy that you watched the whole video till the end and you got an idea about the whole NOHA program. So in future videos, I will be coming up with some very insightful and engaging contents related with international relations and humanitarian affairs. Till then, I am signing out right now. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also to turn on the bell icon so you will get updated about the most engaging contents which are waiting for you.